Hey guys, what is up? RedPandaMining here. How you guys all doing? I hope you're all doing really well and having a really great day. In this video, I want to talk about the RX 580 8GB card yet again. You guys may have saw that video I just had a couple days ago talking about the RX 580 being an amazing GPU for mining still to this day, as it is a tried and true battle-tested card that has been around for, I would say, 4 years now, and people are still using these cards for mining today. And I'm going to go through, just a couple of reasons that I think why this card is still popular today for mining. And also I've been seeing Discord messages and people online on Twitter asking to buy hundreds of these cards, wanting to just get a whole bunch of them for mining. Okay, so throughout this video, I'm just going to talk about a couple of things. So let me begin first with the prices of these cards. Okay, so I'm going to show first sold items, okay, or completed items on eBay. I would say this is the most popular place which people are such as ourselves, crypto miners, are looking for GPUs to buy or whatever crypto mining hardware you prefer. Recently, you can see here, recently bought, all right, as of making this video, April 27th, you can see here, someone just bought a Sapphire Nitro RX 580 8GB card for $559.94. Going down, XFX 135, an MSI Gaming X 8GB card 145, 149, 128, 102, all right, that seems to be low. 132, 274. Oh man, somebody bought one for $274. Okay, so you guys can see some variation in GPU pricing here for the RX 580. Look at this, someone bought a Sapphire Nitro limited edition for special edition for $245. Oh my goodness, that's quite a bit. But ranging here, you guys can see the prices, they all vary, and realistically, I think the average right now is like $150. I would say about a couple months ago to almost a year ago, I've seen RX 580s go as low as $80. And these are specifically the 8GB cards. And for the past couple months, or I would say past couple weeks, I have been seeing the RX 580 price going up. So looking at these prices, right, people are buying these used on eBay, on the market right now. And then looking at Amazon, okay, you can see here, you can buy an RX 580 8GB for $169. You can buy the Radeon Pulse, the Sapphire Pulse 8GB for $164. The XFX DD Edition 8GB for $170. Okay, so pretty close to some of these prices that people are buying them used. I find that pretty funny, but who knows if these cards may not be as great. I don't know. It depends on the memory, silicon lottery, all that kind of stuff. But look at this, an RX 590, 180. You could potentially buy these instead of buying an RX 580 for 140, 160, or 240 like that one, or 274 like this one gentleman could have bought a 590 on Amazon for 179 instead. So I'm not telling you guys to, buy brand new cards right now, as, computer hardware in general is going up. And, for the RX 580, what are the reasons people are buying these cards? Okay, so now, first off, I'm going to talk about profitability. Now, this is the one thing that probably everyone is, especially big miners, ones that have warehouses and huge operating expenses. Typically RX 580, I'm just going to put 32 mega hash, 125 watts, 10 cents kilowatt hour, 7-day profitability right now. An RX 580 will make about, after 10 cents kilowatt hour, 18 cents. If you had free power, it would be about 48 cents. Now, of course, if you change this to about, let's see here, let's put 24 RX 580s, 724 mega hash, just an example, you'd be making $3.73 after your 10 cents electrical, after using 24 RX 580s. Okay. Am I saying that its profitability is the factor for people buying RX 580s? Yes and no. It is a huge determining factor, but I would say what is to come of the future for these cards may be the better correlation here. Okay. So what I'm talking about is possibly Ravencoin. Okay. Ravencoin is moving to ProgPow. We've seen some hash rates for the RX 580, and we've seen some for the other cards as well, NVIDIA cards. And the RX 580 doesn't do too bad, to be honest. It really doesn't do that bad. especially for the cost of the card as well as the hash rate and the power consumption as well. Okay, so if you factor all those things together, the RX 580 is still the most cost-effective card for mining. And depending, okay, this will really depend on the network hash rate, how much it will come down on Ravencoin. Okay, so here's one of the other things I'm kind of predicting that people are buying these RX 580s for. And obviously, they work great on Ethereum or ETH hash, ETC currently, and mining Ethereum. But with Ravencoin on May 6th, okay, May 6th, that's like in about a week or so, they're going to be moving to KawPoW, which is just an implementation of ProgPoW. And who knows what the network hash rate will jump down to. So I'm thinking it's going to go between 3 and maybe 8 terahash. Maybe lower, I'm not sure, as KawPoW definitely has, depending on what cards you have, actually, the RX, I would say the RX 580s, I think on X16 RV2, they're able to get like 8 mega hash or 6 mega hash, but realistically, they're able to get about 10 to 11 now on KawPoW. Okay, so yeah, I'm not too sure. It could be maybe 12 terahash, but I'm thinking more so middle ground, maybe 5 or 6 terahash that once the network hash rate drops, kicking off all these ASICs or FPGAs or both possibly. Okay, so that's one of the big reasons why I think RX 580s are in contention right now for a lot of big miners for buying these, or for some miners. I've just been seeing some tweets and I've been seeing some Discord messages of people wanting to buy these in the hundreds. Okay, the 8 gigabyte model specifically, not the 4 gigabyte, but the 8 gigabyte models. And of course, you guys got to think about why they're buying the 8 gigabyte model. ETH hash and Ethereum Classic, Ethereum, their DAG files are they're gonna be hitting the 4 gigabyte limit around the end of this year of 2020. Okay, so I've seen a lot of people just throwing their 4 gigabyte cards away for like dirt cheap. I've seen them as low as like $35. Let's see if we can see some on here. Actually, RX 580 4 gigabyte. And okay, no, they're still selling for about $90-$100. Okay, that's actually, wow. Yeah, no, some people, yeah, they're still able to sell that 584 gigabyte for about $100. But I've seen like 470s and 570s for a lot lower than this. So take that as you will. The RX 580, yeah, it's definitely a card that I've been seeing also go up in price as well. I've been also looking at Craigslist for myself. Okay, I've been wanting to buy 580s. Actually, in Canadian right now, they're pretty expensive. Okay, so RX 580, just to give you guys just a funny thing here. You guys are probably like, what? Canadian? That costs so much. Yeah, like $280. Someone's posting here for $280, $230, $250. A guy here is $150. No, that's for a 4 gigabyte. So yeah, I'm not gonna buy any 4 gigabyte cards. I would like to buy 8 gigabyte cards. I do want to build another rig of 580s one of these days, but they're still really expensive in my eyes right now. Actually, because they're going up in price. Okay, I've been thinking about buying a 1660 Ti rig. I don't know if you guys have any reservations about that, but the 1660 Ti's are really great on the up and coming KawPoW. When Raven will move to KawPoW, 1660 Ti's are really, really efficient, really awesome. But buying them brand new right now, they are kind of expensive. And if you were to compare it to either buying an RX 580, depending on the prices, right? Depending on, what prices you get these GPUs at, the 1660 Super or the Ti's, they're really great. Like just amazing for mining. I'm not very fond of the 6 gigabyte memory that they have. I wish they had 8. But, that's more towards like RTX 2060, 2070, or 2080 territory, having the 8 gigabyte memory. Or if you go the 2080 Ti, which I would never recommend anyone to buy because those cards are just insanely expensive. Okay. And finally, maybe for some of you guys, instead of RX 580s, the GTX 1070s, like NVIDIA cards, which are great on a bunch of other algorithms you guys have seen out there. But whether or not those other algorithms are profitable right now, let's just quickly check. GTX 1070, 10 cents kilowatt hour. Okay, so we can see that Bitcash right now. Okay, let's just assume, maybe in a couple days or a week from now, Bitcash is not going to be at the top of the charts, as I would think the network hash rate is probably going to jump up and the profitability is going to go away. So scratch that and look at, the last 7 days profitability ETH hash. Okay. So it looks like on a 1070, ETH hash is one of the profitable coins. Okay. Ethereum or Ethereum Classic, or MWC coin, Mimblewimble coin, which I don't understand where this coin came from, but it's also profitable on Nvidia cards. So, and ProgPow is also up and coming. There's a coin called Zano here. In terms of profitability showing up on what to mine. So interesting. I'm going to be watching this real closely as Ravencoin is going to be moving off, and with RX 580s coming up in price and people wanting to buy these in the hundreds, there must be a reason. Thank you for watching. Please let me know what you think. That's all I want to talk about. And let me know if you guys are going to buy 580s or maybe predicting some other card that may be amazing in the future. I was thinking, HBM2 cards like Radeon 7s, but those are just too expensive right now. Okay, so thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one, and peace out.